one of the best musical transitions, that there, for me.
Awesome. Fuck. Yes. I need to admit it, honestly. I've got a bit overwhelmed that was fucking
It's
great.
mega. 30 years old.
hell,
That track
fantastic.
is 30 years old.
Look at that.
Eyes are gone. Hello everybody, we are back again for another video. My name's Gavin, I'm here with my dad.
Craig.
And we are back on, 30 years ago. 30 years ago, the BENDS Radiohead.
Absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, me too.
We like Radiohead.
If you are new to the channel, we have heard Radiohead before. So this is not a very first reaction, but it has been, I reckon, 10 years for me. Is it longer for you since
Probably
you heard
it's about 15 years, maybe longer since I actually heard the album complete, you know, all the way through.
All the way through, yeah.
Obviously, it's got such a lot of awesome tracks. It's an awesome album. It's
Oh,
more
it's
of a
stunning, yeah.
bit of a reminisce for me, this really, Gav, because it's that long since I've played it.
Well, it's 30 years old. 6 weeks ago, this album was 30 years old, which is crazy, isn't it?
So it announced, it popped up on something. I thought, wow, we need to do the BENDS. So we're about 6 weeks late, but...
Yeah. Well, me and you, if you are new to the channel, we have said this before, we have done In Rainbows, we've done OK Computer, we're now on the BENDS, we will be doing Kid A, Amnesiac, etc., etc., down the line. But yeah, it started with me and you with Kid A, didn't it?
Yeah, we got into it more. Yeah, Kid A and Amnesiac weren't it with us, really? More so for myself, because my mate Key was well into Radiohead, and he was like, "Oh, you've got to listen to OK Computer and the BENDS." Probably repeating myself here because I said this on the other videos, but he was all over it, and I just weren't into it at the time. I think I was listening to a bit of jazz and stuff, and I just couldn't relate to it.
Then Kid A came out.
Kid A came out, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome."
Well, you got me on it.
And it was different, weren't it, than OK Computer and the BENDS?
Yeah.
Then I played it, me and you were up, weren't we? And then
Hooked. This, Amnesiac, Hail to the Thief.
yeah, we just got
In
well
Rainbows.
into them, didn't we?
And then we went backwards. We went back and did the BENDS, OK Computer, etc., etc. But with me, with Kid A, you played it me. I'd just landed my first job. I was telling my mate Jamie, who's mad on Radiohead, and he went, "You've not heard the BENDS, you've not heard OK Computer."
Yeah.
Right, dinner time. Come to my house. Come to my car.
Right,
So I was taking
fucking
my
hell.
buddies down to his car, sat in car park, listening to the BENDS and stuff, going backwards.
Bashing your head with Radiohead, the BENDS, yeah.
Great
Brilliant.
times, great memories.
Good
though.
call, Jamie. Good call.
Yeah,
good call.
good cracking call.
Educational.
But yeah, nothing more to say really. Should we crack on?
Yeah, let's get on with it, mate. Looking forward to it. Reminiscing, getting through the whole album, and taking myself back in time with this one, really, to be honest.
Let's go back in time. First
Brilliant.
track is Planet Telex.
They'll all come back to you, won't they? But it's one of them, and it's just thinking, what's what here now? Remembering which ones.
Yeah, it comes back straight away, doesn't it?
Yeah. You don't forget these tunes, do you?
No.
Stick. Just got goose pimples.
Yeah,
Already
me
in your
too.
legs. Get in.
Trying to suss out what he's saying. I'm trying to get invested.
Yeah. Nice to hear some fucking guitars, Gavin. Banging out.
Still sounds relevant, doesn't it?
It's fucking great. Just want to sing, don't you?
Yeah, massively. Just listening to all the intricacies, can you hear the
Yeah, there's all sorts of shit going on, isn't there? Yeah. Phasers, guitars, it's brilliant. Such a groundbreaking band, aren't they? An awesome band. In their own way. That phaser then.
Yeah. Bass back in.
Yeah, beautiful.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
There was a lot of that in OK Computer.
Spacey, innit? Oh,
That exact same sound was on Climbing Up the Walls on OK Computer.
right, mate, yeah.
That.
Yeah.
It's like an echoey hauntingness, isn't it?
It's like,
Yeah.
fucking awesome. What an absolute... If you just forget how good that intro track is to this album.
I think that could be one of the best intro tracks
It's
that I've ever
fucking
heard.
awesome, Gavin. You just think... It starts off with that ambience and then the fucking guitars kick in.
Yeah.
You're just like, whoa. And then bass comes in a little bit later, doesn't it? And
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Fucking awesome.
And then the use
track.
of panning. Have you heard how the noises?
Yeah, it's like...
The guitar's like shuffling
whizzing
to each
around.
side. But it's literally, it's as if to say, well, this is what you're about to hear. You know, get ready for.
Well, it's exciting. I mean, a lot of intro tracks, pretty slow, aren't they? Sometimes a lot of them just trying to get you into the mood of it, but that just goes fucking get in there.
Straight in.
Great track,
Yeah,
brilliant.
Planet Telex.
Brilliant.
On to the next track, which is the title of the album, The Bends.
You just want to say, no, this is another fucking top track because they're all top
I'm
tracks.
sure we'll be
aren't
saying
they?
that a
Top
lot.
album. I'll have to excuse the guitars because it's going to be coming out quite a bit. Awesome.
The words are coming out, oh wait, where are you now? When I need you, alone on an airplane, falling asleep against the window pane, my blood will thicken.
Fantastic having it on this one.
It's taking me back.
Yeah, same here.
I need to wash myself again.
Love this bit.
Yeah.
Talking to my girlfriend, waiting for something to happen.
That's what's beautiful about Radiohead, how they just move, isn't it?
Yeah, chop it up a bit.
Within a
switch
song.
it over. Yeah, brilliant. Fucking awesome, man.
Oh, it's just the way it moves, isn't it?
Yeah. Johnny shredding up there.
Yeah.
Then it's a brilliant outro, this bit, and you know, it just sends you off.
Just so much going on as well.
Yeah. It rocks all, don't it?
Where do we go from here? The words are coming out, oh wait, where are you now?
Is that? That's like the ultimate live song. Can you imagine that? Like, did they ever do that live when we saw
Yeah,
it? Did they?
yeah, they did the Bends. Yeah, was canal. Have you seen them live once or twice? I think I've seen
You've
them.
been twice.
I think I've seen them twice. Yeah.
It's an MEN Manchester, and you've seen them at the Apollo Manchester, haven't you?
Yeah, which were probably one of the best gigs I've ever been to in my life. It was
Yeah, I remember you saying.
phenomenal.
Yeah, don't rub it in, that one.
Sorry, Paul. Yeah, that's a bit of a story to that one.
You noticed what I am noticing, because I've
Brilliant.
not heard old Radiohead for ages. His voice, how snarly his voice is compared
Well,
to now.
he had a lot of attitude, didn't he?
Yeah. Whereas now he's very high, and he's very.
Yeah, it's just changed, hasn't it? It's just
changed, yeah.
matured, hasn't it? His voice has matured. He's matured. The band have matured.
Yeah.
But it's just great to go back. It sounds like it was made fucking hell.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it doesn't sound old for this type of music, alternative kind of rock, or whatever you want to call it. It's just timeless, isn't it?
30 years old.
Unbelievable, man.
30 years.
Jesus, I'd be about 45.
What then?
15, sorry. Yeah.
45.
Fucking I'm older than about 30 years ago. Jeez, that's double my age.
Yeah, shocking.
Jesus. Got that one wrong then.
Let's keep going. Next track is High and Dry. I think we're single. Was it a single, High
Yeah,
and Dry?
yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Absolute tune. It's an awesome riff, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like,
It's nice.
just beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful chords.
Angelic, yeah.
Two jumps in a week, I bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop.
Great lyrics.
Everything's metaphoric, lyrical, don't you think?
Yeah, they always have been a bit like, haven't they? Tom with his lyrics.
They're all open to interpretation, aren't they?
Yeah. Best way, mate, for me.
You broke another mirror, you're turning into something new enough.
An absolutely awesome chorus.
Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me dry. All your insides fall to pieces. You just sit there wishing you could still make.
I just love how the guitar layers just come in and just, pick another one comes in.
They're the ones who hate you when you think you got the world. Oh, so stop.
Yeah, there's another one up here, isn't there?
Yeah.
They're the ones who spit at you. You'll be the one screaming out. Don't leave me. Don't leave me dry.
Awesome.
Is it bringing it all back to you?
Yeah, massive. Fantastic.
It's the best thing that you ever had. The best thing that you ever had.
It just feels like I'm at the concert, if you just
Does it?
close your eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Best thing that you ever had.
I find himself struggling to speak, when you're that absorbed.
It's because you haven't heard that long, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
reminiscent, reminds you, just think, what an album this is. They're all brilliant, aren't they? Their albums, but it's just the tracks in it. They just come back to you. Heard them that many times, but not heard them for a long time. And all of a sudden, you're back in it.
It just
aren't
comes
you?
back to you.
You're just fucking
yeah.
there, isn't it?
Yeah, what a beautiful song. Beautiful
Fantastic.
song.
Awesome song.
On to the next track, which is Fake Plastic Trees.
The green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant which you bought from a rubber man.
It's having a go at the climb, the thing into the
Fakeness, the fake world. Just
rubber plastics, innit? And not doing the planet any good. That's all.
But again, is it metaphoric for everything being fake?
False. Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, and just crumbles. It's the build of this song.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. Just reminds me of crowd this, you know, the crowd all
Does it?
swaying with lighters and stuff, and phones and whatever. Builds, doesn't it, Cal?
Yeah, massively. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Another bit of an eerie organ going on there. Isn't
Just
it?
awesome how it all comes down, going at you, and you know it. Fucking brilliant. Very, very, very clever. It almost sounds live, doesn't it? You know, it's like the production's obviously not massive on this back end of the track. Just 30-year-old.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think that hit me more than it did back in the day, that. I think because that was a single, you seem to dismiss singles a little bit. I do anyway.
You
Radiohead.
just hear them that much.
You're
don't you,
hearing
in the
too
day?
much that you're not.
Yeah.
You're maybe not as listening as much as you do an album track, but that made me, halfway through that, it made me feel a little bit proud that they were British.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like the Brits can still fucking write. Well, it's 30 years ago, but obviously they're still continuing to do it. But maybe think the Brits can still fucking write good music. Do you know what I mean? We've got some talented people.
It's 30-year-old. That's what you look at that and you think it's just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely
And
incredible.
their albums are, you know, when they've been and gone and whatnot, they'll stand the test of time. All the Radiohead, their albums.
Absolutely, no question about that.
They'll be known as
Just
historic,
unbelievable.
legendary UK
Classics.
musicians, won't they?
Yeah.
On to the next track, which is Bones.
Massive amounts of delay there. It's a proper fucking rock vibe that now when it belts that out. Reminds me of 70s rock this. It's got that 70s rock vibe to it.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting fucking guitars in it. Yeah, come on.
sorry.
Just a great tune, isn't it, man?
Oh,
Fucking
Beautiful.
cracking.
It was interesting when you said it
Rocks
reminds you
up,
of
doesn't
a
it?
70s rock tune, because that sounds older.
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's got that down. Yeah, it's a bit like T-Rex.
Yeah,
you know, that
yeah.
kind of like 70s sort of.
70s sounding.
Not got the bluesy sort of vibe going on. It's just fucking rock, innit? It sounds pure for its.
Yeah. I think we've lost that.
It's
We've lost that in this day and age, haven't we? That sound, that.
I think it's
That
just
rocky sound.
There's just too many bands all sound fucking same to me. There's just so many bands, yeah. You know, like in different sorts of genres as well. I think nowadays you listen to one, but you think, oh, that's, and then there's a million more that sound fucking same. And you think, God, they're all just copying off each other. Here.
Yeah,
there's nobody
no
saw
one-
that's like stands out a bit.
A little bit of originality.
Well, nobody liked Radiohead. For me, when they come out, bands similar-ish, but they were on it big time. And a massive Musos band, influence band.
Yeah,
influenced me with my music, and me and Mick. We were
Did
always,
they?
when we were doing rock stuff, I can tell with Mick some riffs he comes up with.
Sound a bit BENDS and OK Computer.
Yeah. Just sounds like Radiohead sometimes.
So you're falling into the trap of everyone sounding the fucking same.
Well, this is, but we're doing it for 25 years later or whatever.
True, yeah.
So we can't fucking shake it off because it's still there. You know, when you want to do a rock track,
Yeah.
I can tell with Mick's influence, not so much just Radiohead, but Mick's sort of sound is the Cure,
Yeah.
you know, the type of effects that he uses and things like that. But a lot of it's when he's rocking, he's down. Sounds Radioheady to me.
Yeah, I get it. I'll tell you what, that is, to me, probably the hardest thing in music is staying relevant and evolving in your sound. And I can't think of anyone that have evolved more and moved on with the times and changed the sound. And
Yeah, I mean, they kind of did it when they went off with Kid A, didn't they? And with Amnesiac.
massively,
And then
massively.
I think all the fans were like, oh, what's going on? A bit like Arctic Monkeys they've done with Tranquility and The Car. They've sort of like, excuse me, they've kind of like, then they came back, didn't they, did Ill to the Thief, I think it was, and it was all a bit like, well, they did in Rainbows, didn't they? And then Ill to the Thief, and it was all a bit, okay, now, sorry. It was all a bit like, oh, the back, Radiohead have come back rocking again. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
true.
yeah.
And then they've gone off doing the thing with the smile and...
Yeah, they do all sorts of shit. He bombs off, doesn't he? Yeah, he does his own thing, Tom. And that Johnny Greenwood does a lot of like film stuff, doesn't he? You know,
Yeah,
things
he
like
does,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, clever,
But yeah.
talented bunch of geezers.
Moving on, next track is Nice Dream. Like leaving the sound in, you know, the slide.
Yeah. There's some really good words in this.
Beautiful. Yeah. Sucks you into your own thoughts to me.
Just,
this
just
one.
hear it building, don't you? Then it just. Beautiful chords.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
beautiful. Down, doesn't it? So that heavenly sound again for me. This bit.
Yeah. Drift in it. Oh, mate.
Forgot about that bit.
I knew there was something that it were going to go dead live, and I couldn't quite remember, but it fucking came back to me then. It just goes back again, doesn't it, Gav? It's awesome, isn't it? Go from all that, fuck, you just want to carry on, don't you? If that were me, I'd be giving it, fuck it.
Yeah. Or you think it'd end there?
Yeah. Well, yeah, or you carry on heavy to the end, but it just goes back again to this. It's awesome. Just melodic, innit? And then it's got that mad bit in there. Heavy guitars. Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Just gets better and better, doesn't it?
Incredible. I mean, you always remember, don't you? You always remember all the, you know, the fake plastic trees and the singles and stuff, and then you, I won't say you forget them, but like...
I totally, yeah.
When you listen back to the album, you think, Bones and...
Nice,
nice
tracks that
Dream.
you literally I've not heard that in donkey
That's what I mean. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of enjoying the ones that I probably wouldn't have put on a playlist back in the day. You were putting all the...
Yeah.
I'm kind of enjoying them a bit more after all this time.
I get you.
I'm thinking, fucking...
Do you know what else is good to see? The lyrics that...
Yeah,
I've never studied the lyrics. You know, you listen to the tracks. I've never...
30 years ago, I'd have probably just... It were all fucking, let's get up and get a drink.
Yeah. I certainly remember this next one. This, again, were another single. I remember the videos to it.
Cracking track, this.
Yeah.
Tracker.
Next track is Just. This don't waste no time, does it?
Kick ass, don't they? Fucking shredding on this, don't he?
Can't get the stink off. He's been hanging around for days. And he'll get to you and teach you how to be a hoe. Can you do it to yourself? You do. And that's why Radiohead says you do it to yourself, just you. Changing like 3 times, I still come reeling through the door. One day I'll get to you and teach you how to get to pure rest. Hell, you do it to yourself, you do. And that's why Radiohead says you do it to yourself, just you. You and no one else, you do it to yourself.
That's a beautiful sound,
Right.
isn't it? Again, yeah.
Just how it moves to that.
Yeah.
One of the best musical transitions, that there, for me.
Awesome.
Where do we start with that one?
Fucking hell, fire, that was brilliant. Jesus. I need a minute, honestly. I've got a bit overwhelmed with that.
30 years old.
hell,
That track is
fantastic.
30 years old.
Look at that.
Eyes are gone.
You just fucking get into it, don't you?
Yeah. Do you remember the video?
Yeah, is it one where he's on a bit? Is it falling out of a building or something?
Yeah, kind of. And then they're all whispering to each other, and when you whisper, they all fall on the floor.
That's it. I knew it was something a bit crazy.
And then they said, why are you on the floor? They whisper. Then he goes on the floor. And I remember Googling it back in the day, and I'm sure, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, it's some like old French tale.
Right.
It's just an old French tale where you tell someone something and Yeah. Again, in the comments, if you know a little bit more about that video, please do let us know. But back to the track.
I fucking love that track, mate. It's just the way it goes. It's not. But I know there's a lot of fucking shredding goes on. He's giving
Johnny
all
Greenwood
that,
must have loved doing that middle
He
section.
used to wear a fucking like a guard
strap
on his fucking arm, and for giving it all, ripping his fucking thing to bits.
Yeah.
And I know that not so much when I play bass. Mick guitarist, and I know I've seen Mick do a little bit of shredding. But he's never ended up with to wear a fucking support.
That must be heavy friction, mustn't it?
It's just his style, isn't it? Just raw and just he gives it shit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it's just absolutely awesome album, as we know, and just a middle of the album, I think that track.
Yeah.
You're like, fucking, it just really woke me up. That I probably look a right twat on this because I'm all over fucking,
still.
but her guitar's coming out in all fucking direction.
Playing two at once, I thought.
And I've got a bit of bass up here and fucking something down here. I just keep throwing them right back and then bringing another one out.
Can't help yourself, can you?
Brilliant. Right.
On to the next track, which is My Iron Lung.
Try and calm down a bit now with the guitar. I might put it away. Just
Give it here.
yeah. The guitar sounded a bit distorted then they were picking, didn't they? What now? I didn't realise the tempo with this was as quick as this on this track. You know, I thought it was a lot slower. Yeah, it's very quite a quick tempo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although he sings slowly, but you got that, haven't you? Yeah, you're on it now.
Transitions just run all the way through the album, don't they?
Incredible.
Every song moves. doesn't
Tempo changes as well. It's they've always been known for it, on the Radiohead. They're just fucking clever. Just the mashing of that guitar, just
there were a lot more guitars going on in that than I remember.
there's a lot of layers in there and stuff. He's fucking all sorts. It's like everything's thrown at it. Remember, you got the other guitarist as well.
Yeah, of course.
Ed O'Brien.
Ed O'Brien,
He fucking does a bit and all. But Johnny Green was just shredder, man, and he does some bit obscure things, doesn't he, as he's sort of like matured and stuff. But absolutely awesome track.
Isn't it great listening back to this,
Fantastic.
years on?
I said it'd be more like reminiscing. I didn't think I'd be buzzing, because I've heard it that many times in the past and numerous singles on playlists over the years. But I'm fucking really enjoying it, Gav. It's like a proper reminiscing for me. It's took me back to rock days, hanging about in like rock bars, rock pubs or whatever. Not so much rock, but with this sort of thing of playing, going to the concerts, Tower Club, just loads of places where you just...
There was a lot of people that was... you've got the old school Radiohead, haven't you?
Yeah.
OK Computer.
Yeah.
BENDS. What was before that?
Pablo
Honey. And then obviously a little bit new school. And there was people that were a bit pissed off, weren't they? Do you remember?
Yeah,
Kid A, they were like,
it's when they moved, weren't they? Yeah.
I wonder whether those people have warmed to Radiohead since that.
It's funny, isn't it? I mean, it's just how, I mean, they're allowed to do, aren't they? You know what I mean?
It's their music, isn't it?
They're clever guys, aren't they? You know what I mean? They fucking got it up here and you want to express it. You want to go off somewhere a little bit different.
Yeah.
And you can do it, can't you?
You could see that side changing in OK Computer. There were a few little notes you could tell they were tampering with a different sound. Do you know what I mean?
Got a bit electronic, didn't they?
Yeah. And there were a few things I thought, you know, you can see the transition from that to that, but this is like pure rock, innit?
Just fucking rocks
rocky
like
as fuck,
doesn't it? Yeah, it's fantastic. It's great. Absolutely great.
Let's keep going. Next track is this. I think was my favourite back in the day. Bulletproof. I Wish I Was. Let's see if it still is.
30-year-old Gav. Fucking outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah, this was my favourite off this album.
Yeah,
back then.
yeah. It's a mellow one, isn't it?
That voice is more like Tom York sounds now.
I'm just thinking that exactly what you just said, mate. I thought it sounds like more Tom now, doesn't it? It's that mellow side of him, where he just dips. Beautiful. He's got a fucking great voice. Beautiful, isn't it, Gav?
Yeah.
Just it's coming a bit to its own a bit. Beautiful.
You can hear all them subtle noises, can't you, now, actually?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have heard them back in the day as much, would you? You know what I mean? And a lot of that sound you can hear going on, he's carried on and used it, hasn't he?
Yeah. I spoke too soon, didn't I?
Yeah. On it though, mate, on it. He always had a bit of atmosphere about him though, just in the background, haven't they? You know, like... Could hear Ed O'Brien's backing vocal then.
Do you remember this album coming out like in '95? Do you remember there being a buzz about this? I know you didn't listen to it at the time, but do you remember the talk?
Yeah,
have you heard the Bends?
Because I've always been big into my music. I remember it coming out and being released, but I think what it were, everybody listening to me into Radiohead, and I was listening to all different styles of music, I think then. I got into jazz and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just trying to just experimenting with myself and seeing what appealed to me. Or, you know what
exactly,
I mean?
Yeah.
And it just kind of went a bit over my head. I don't even think I played it when it came out.
I'm guessing there was a buzz about it.
Oh yeah, because you know they were pretty fucking big band, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they're coming into their own. But yeah,
Interesting. Sorry, back to the track. Yeah.
Sorry, Gav. Yeah. Just
A couple of...
I was still listening to that last track. I was listening to that diddle as you were talking. I thought, what's he saying? I had that fucking riff in me.
Well, it was weird when I said they were tampering with a few sounds that from the step from OK Computer to... I heard it in that.
Could hear it, couldn't you?
I could hear it in that. I spoke way too soon.
You wouldn't have heard it back in them days. You wouldn't have picked up on that,
wouldn't have picked up on it, but maybe these help.
They do help, because you can hear it a lot more. I think somebody commented, it might have been Jamie actually. I think did Jamie say something about...
Yeah, he did actually. My mate mentioned... What did he say now? Were you hearing different instruments?
He said,
or something?
what is it that you're hearing where I say or you say, can you hear that such a thing going on? There's a bit of a chime here, or there's something... And he
was like, something along them lines. And it was just...
I think what he meant, I can't fucking hear it.
Yeah.
We're not making it up, mate. They really are there.
Yeah, maybe these help.
These cans help them. Decent, aren't they? So,
On to the next track, which is Black Star.
This was probably one of my favourites off this album, Gav. I thought this was a fantastic track, this, yeah. Fucking rocky again, isn't it?
Weird how they faded that
Yeah,
in.
it fades in, doesn't it? It's cool, yeah.
I get home from work and you're still standing in your dress and God, what I to do? What are we coming to? What are we coming to?
Love this chorus.
I get on the train and I just stand about now that I don't think of you.
It's got a great fucking voice on it.
I keep falling over, I keep passing out when I see a face like you. What am I coming to?
Just a nice sort of fairly ambient, thrashy. Say ambient, it's got that ambience to it, but it's also
Drifts in and out of rock, doesn't
great
it?
guitar. It's just I don't know what it is about that track. It just, I don't know. It just fucking goes bam, and that's it. Brilliant.
I think I said it when we did OK Computer, but what amazes me
was
about
like
these is how all these musicians are together.
Yeah.
It's like they're fucking hand-picked. You know, like a super group from around the world. But how these came together, were they at the same school or college together, in music
yeah,
school?
I think a couple of them. I think a couple of them, or two or three of them. I mean, they're all individually brilliant. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
Phil
like,
Sells is a top drummer.
but then
isn't he?
to all evolve in the way they have, all to connect and still, you know, you'd think they go, oh, I'm not into
kinda-
that sound, but
It's kind of fate, isn't it? It's come together and they've stuck together, and they've all gone and done their own bits of stuff. They still do now, but it's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
yeah, mega.
Brilliant.
On to the next track, which is Sulk.
And it was an hard one to sing this in its day when I had a
Yeah,
go
you
at
used to
it.
cover this, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah, but it was a fucking hard one to do because it's a really high bit. The timing's, it's got like a swing beat to it. I remember on bass it were. We kind of nailed it, but then we dropped it after a bit.
Right through the big wall butts bright. You sit there and sit there and moan.
Fucking, it's a good track though. Great
You're
track.
so pretty when you're on your knees.
The timing's mad on this one.
Yeah. It's got a. It's like a swing beat.
I'm
isn't
trying to
it?
get rhythm with my leg, but then it's not working with
Changes
the
again.
Sometimes you suck, sometimes you burn. God rest your soul. When love comes and we've ready to go.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Each time it comes,
That bass line, it couldn't go bum, 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 bum. It like doubles it up.
Does
Fucking
it?
awkward, yeah. Just hear it, Gav, now.
makes me so I declare holiday.
shredding there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Man, you're trying to cover this gap. Fuck me. Fucking voice, no chance. Fucking awesome track.
Yeah, I remember you covering that. When I say covered it as a band, weren't it? Obviously,
Yeah, we covered it in the band. Yeah. Fucking hellfire! It took some doing. It was his vocal. I couldn't hit the vocal. No. It was like sometimes you're so. It just goes fucking. Whoa! I couldn't get it. I was more like so. Sometimes it's fucking. I weren't so bad on the verses, and I could do like the chorus, but it's when it got to the end, he just raises it again, and I was like fucking all over the place, like shit. Yeah. But
I remember everyone going, boo,
no, you don't. No, lying.
Throwing rotten tomatoes.
Yeah, bricks, bottles, pissing. Whoa. Yeah. But
great track though.
But Mick fucking, he nailed that solo at the end. It just took me back to that because I don't even think I've played that song since
20 years.
Probably 20.
It better be 20 years.
20 years plus, probably. Yeah.
Great track, great album. It's hard to know what to say, innit? When they're just relentlessly good. The album is just a great album, classic masterpiece that'll just stand the test of time, won't
Absolutely, man. 110 million %.
Moving on to the final track, which is Street Spirit.
Fucking, that's gone quick, that last section, hasn't it, Gav? Sorry.
Yeah. Last track,
Incredible, man. What a final track to go out on, because this is just an absolute classic, innit?
Deep, eerie, haunting, but yet...
Yeah.
Beautiful at the same time, isn't it? It's like a weird mix, this track.
Rows of houses all bearing down on me. I can feel the hands touching me. All these things into position. All these things will one day swallow whole.
I just love how he raises his voice on that again. Does it a lot, that, doesn't he, Cav? Where he just...
This machine will not communicate these thoughts and the strain I am under.
Just slowly add instruments, don't they, on this? It just...
Watch out for a circle.
Strings, innit?
Yeah, coming in now, mate, yeah. Shallows or something. No bass on it yet, has it been noticed?
No.
Just...
It is now.
Yeah. Moody, innit? Really moody. Beautiful. Quite strong lyrics on, aren't they? Really, but
yeah. I'd love to comment on the lyrics, but they're that metaphoric and open to interpretation.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, mate. You can sing along to them, can't you? Get your head round it, but you just can't suss out what the fuck they're about.
I just think they'll mean different things to everyone else,
exactly.
won't they?
Yeah.
Is that just perfection, that last track, or what?
That's incredible, isn't it? To end an album on that, it's just like, you're like thinking, fuck me, what they going to do next? Can you imagine listening to that and it's down thinking, fucking hell, what's the next album? You'd be dying for the next album.
It leaves you open with thought, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then to know that they went into OK Computer after that. But I never knew that was the last line, immerse your soul in love. I never knew that's what he said as the last line.
It kind of come back to me. I remember him
I remember him singing and the words he said. I just didn't know
exactly what it
actually
said. Yeah,
that could be one of the best openers for an album and the best outro.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Especially in its day, fucking groundbreaking to me. 30 fucking years. And OK Computer after it just seemed to. Well, like just saying before, weren't we? I kept thinking with this before OK Computer, which it was.
No, it was Pablo Honey, then this.
Yeah,
then OK.
then after OK Computer. So I mean, they went from Pablo to that, which was awesome, weren't it? Then OK Computer come out, and a lot of people, BENDS, which one? OK Computer is the favourite. I couldn't split them, to be honest with you, Gav. For me, they're kind of similar, very similar.
Yeah, it's pointless, isn't it? It's just
balanced.
Yeah, it could change month by month, I guess. Couldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Could listen to that at different times, but
really glad we did that.
I'm glad we did it. Beautiful album, still stands the test of time. It always will.
Absolutely awesome, mate.
And,
absolutely
nice to go down memory lane.
Superb.
Re-listen to it, weren't it?
Another Radiohead one in the bag.
And another beautiful thing is the next album is Kid A that we've got to do, which is what got us into it. So can't wait for that one.
Cannot wait.
Be coming soon, won't it?
Yeah, I think we'll try and do Kid A, won't we, and do Amnesiac fairly close together.
Yeah, it was.
Hopefully, because they were kind of almost back to back, weren't they? Yeah. Brilliant.
But yeah, if you are new to our channel, we have done OK Computer, we have done In Rainbows, Radiohead, and we'll soon be doing Kid A and the rest of them. We've got to have them on our channel.
We'll be cracking through, won't we, Gav? Definitely all of them.
Yeah. So please give us some comments of, what it meant to you, what it means to you. I don't know. Where you want us to go next, and give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next vid, won't we?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.